Good morning, dear friends. Here we are. New day, new beginning, and a renewed opportunity to start anew. Obstacles exist, difficulties, challenges. It's not a big deal. But how we go through them, what we make of them, is the important part of our lives. And today, we're going to share a note of hope. Emmanuel in the book, Hands United Hands, Mãos Unidas in Portuguese, through the medium Chico Xavier, brings to us a message that is very, very important. He says, at the times of crisis, let us reflect in our spiritual liberation so we can proceed in peace in the pathways of our daily lives. If you complain of tiredness and tension, nervousness, and rest, the experience on earth will have incessant impacts. So it's important to start anew. Begin by not allowing you to be pessimistic or intolerant. Observe the occurrences, no matter how worse they are, and as much as possible, work for the benefit of everyone. Diversity establishes harmony in nature. The sun and the candle, the lit candle, are light with different roles. Regarding the reality of others, in days of unsettledness, do not get irritated against others. Do not hurt anyone. Don't do it at all. Many times, affliction is the synonym of mental intemperance before the blessed lessons of life. In any way, make of your difficult circumstances the best you can, without the risk of losing your inner peace that secures your balance. Above all, learn to understand in order to help. And he says at the very end, no matter how dark the night may be, the sun will come back at dawn. And no matter how complicated and somber our trials may be, it's necessary to remember that to transpose those trials, we must invariably, in us and for us, to lead the light, the inextinguishable light of God. So, hope. Where does hope come from? From God. Without God, there's no hope. But God is loving. Go to the first part of the Spirit's book by Kardec. The first chapter, question 1. What is God? God is the supreme intelligence, first cause of all things. So, attributes of God: good, just, providential, loving, compassionate. Whatever we're going through, God is saying, you are in the school of life. Go on, do your best. Go through your homework, go through your tests, your exams. Heads up, if you didn't get a good grade, retake the test. Do it again, start over. But hope is for those who have vision, for those who have a difficult time seeing further down the horizon. They won't be able to see it. It's going to be hard. So you and I today, we have a good exercise, practicing Hope. How do we practice it? Seek the good. Yes, seek the good. In times of affliction, it's a test. How do we go through a test? Heads up, helping others, seeking those who are suffering much more than we are, and knowing that our problems will be solved no matter what. The other day, I tell you this. A friend of mine had a child who got sick. They went to the doctor. They did exams, nothing. Came back home. They said maybe a cold. They did culture of the throat. 4 days went by. This child wasn't sleeping well, coughing a lot. And in prayers, they got a call. They got a call that the culture was positive for strep. And now the medication is in the way. You see, when we least expect, help is coming towards us. So you and I, friends, we have the joy of always hoping that the good news are around the corner if we just stay faithful. Don't go away. Don't go places. You know, some people are waiting for the promised land, thinking that they're going to meet the chosen people. No, no, no. The promised land is in our hearts. And the chosen people are everyone. Everyone is the chosen person of God. So, hope. Today is Hope Day. Let us pray. Dear God, thank you so much for your loving and kind spirits who send help to everyone. Right now, at this moment, we visualize rays of healing light enveloping all of us. In new wisdom, we envelop. In our minds, we see your loving care, giving everyone on earth a blanket, a warm blanket of your love, healing the wounds of the soul. We visualize those who are suffering the most, receiving the shower of your healing light, breathing the oxygen of your love. Thank you, God, for the gift of life of this new day. We appreciate so much your love, your kindness, and we rejoice with the message today, bringing to us the focus on optimism, on hope, on you, eyes on you, dear Lord. May our hearts be also with you. Thank you, and so be it. Dear friends, what a gift to feel hope. Let us spread hope. You know, in the book Jesus in the Home, there is a chapter that talks about the disillusioned saint. Everybody who came to him, he was turning them down, discouraging them, because he thought that, people are too mundane. When he discarnated, he went to the valley of murderers. You know why? Because he spent his life discouraging people. You know that person who comes to us and say they're going to get married? Don't joke about it. Family is precious. No matter how challenging a marriage may be, let's encourage people to form a family. If they have a child, don't discourage them. Encourage and give them support. If they have a higher position at work, let's encourage them too and say, hey, don't forget about the little ones. And if any circumstance happens to them, let's give encouragement to one another. Hope, friends. Always hope. Let's feel this hope and cherish it throughout the day in our whole lives. We wish you many blessings, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at another morning prayer here at Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls.